New Year's Eve, last day of 2023, 31st December 2023. Happy New Year to everybody. We are here as we mean to go on, cutting back the hedges, hoping that we can have sheep this year to improve the soil. Horses are a good idea, but they kept coming out and eating the neighbor's field. Not a good idea. So it's a lovely sky. It rained this morning. Beautiful sky. Sun is about to set. Happy, peaceful, healthy 2024. 27th January 2024. It was 7 degrees Celsius at 3 o'clock. Unusually warm. We did some work. The brambles have really encroached onto the field. So worked on that. We have some sort of a plane up there. That's what you can hear. This is the route to the continent from Heathrow and up north. Across the continent, I meant. Beautiful sunset. The moon was red last night. It will soon be rising, but it is a bit cloudy today. Sunday the 29th of January 2024. It's been a very pleasant day. It's going to be dry all week, and we cut down several trees that had fallen across the path so the horses couldn't go. Soon, the sunset now is 4:40 and it's a beautiful sunset. But the good news is no rain for a while. The culverts are blocked. They will need cleaning. Next job. Sunday the 11th of February 2024. We are going into a part of the wood we haven't been before, hoping to find some plots that we are looking at. New plots, about 8 of them. It's very quiet. A lot of rain. The culverts are all blocked. So that's the next job. Come back, open the culverts so that the wood can drain. Not good for the wood to be waterlogged. Wonderful example of bracket fungus. Looks just like a bracket growing out of this dead tree trunk, which has fallen right across. Saturday 17th February 2024. It's been raining. It's muddy. There's water in the streams, and we're going for a walk to see if we can clear the stream. This is the brick path that Simon Courage, Mark's friend, and his son Louis put it down. It's well embedded, but it's covered with mud as well now. The river and the streams overflowed, and so all the sludge came down. This happens when the Star River Valley project, instead of the water going down the normal route, they open it and flood the fields and the woods. The farmers get compensation, but the people like us in the wood, we get no compensation. It just damages the paths and there's nothing we can do about it. That is called the Star River Valley Project, STOUR, Star River Valley Project, to protect the housing, as I understand it, that Ashford has built in the floodplains. Here is the rest of the path, and you can see how much moss has grown over it, but it still is there and has done well. Before, previously, this path was knee deep or ankle deep in mud in winter, also in the summer, but now it is even winter. It is dry. So the climate is changing for certain. I've seen it over the last 20-25 years. We couldn't walk here in winter and most of the summer because of the water, but now it is February the 17th and it is dry. I could walk there, but I will walk on the path that was so carefully made and built. You can see where the path ends. This was built to allow us to get into the wood from the south end, so that we didn't wade through the mud. But now I can easily walk through the mud, or just a bit of, there's no mud, it's just dry mud. Here is the stream. It's flowing, but it's blocked under the bridge. So with a bit of luck, we'll try and clear it today. Very quiet, about 3:30 in the afternoon. Sunset is about 5:20. Here is a lovely tree that has been coppiced so many times, and the chap the family that we bought this from, the Bat family, the gentleman, he had cancer. He died soon after he had sold all his sheep and his farm, etc. He said that these were boundary markers. People used to chop them and then say, oh yes, that's where my boundary starts. So these have been coppiced again and again, but obviously not since 1954, when the property was sold and turned into SSSI, Site of Special Scientific Interest. But it is just gorgeous to see. Just recorded that bird. Spring is here. Here is another good example of a boundary marker, because some of these plots were very, very small originally, and so they knew that if you went to that boundary marker, your property was from there, and people lived off these for wood particularly and charcoal, till it was sold off at the end of the war in 1954 and turned into a SSSI, Site of Special Scientific Interest. This is the common track from Frid Lane all the way to Edgeton Lane on the other side, and here is a very good example of a boundary marker. So that was property on that side, was belonged to whoever, and they didn't have GPS, so this was the way of marking your section of the wood.